Okay, my friends, we have a situation. Do you see all this? It is spring break. My kids don't get an entire week off of school. They get a Friday and a Monday. And when I found out that my kids had off, and it is literally snowing outside right now, at the end of April, I was like, Dave, we got to get out of here. So we are headed down south to where it is warm and the trails are open and we can bike and we can hike and be outside and hang out in the pool. We are headed to Moab, Utah this weekend for a long 4-day weekend. And the name of the game when you have 6 people in your family is to bring and cook as much food as possible. So in today's video, we are packing up the food, we are meal planning, we are grocery shopping for spring break. And what's super crazy, we're gonna take Rogue with us. For those that don't know, Rogue is our puppy. We got her to be a trail dog. Speedy is actually gonna be hanging out with my mom this weekend. We already dropped him off because we're leaving tomorrow morning. And we're gonna try our hand at trail dog for the first time ever. For those concerned, don't worry, she won't be doing all of the trails. It'll be like a mile. And then she'll be hanging out for the rest of the time. Let's start getting all the food, getting all the big like coolers and things like that, and packing for a super fun weekend. All outdoors, all in the desert. Moab's awesome, by the way. If you've never been there before, I'll put some footage at the end of this video of our trip, because by the time you see this, we will have already come back. So, okay, let's talk food. So what I've done so far is pull out all of the snacks that we already have in the house, and a lot of these are gonna be for the trail. I have like protein cookies, some dried fruit, crackers, fruit bars, this peanut butter chocolate mix, which is from Costco. This is amazeballs, by the way. I have this big thing of Gatorade we're gonna bring with us. I may not bring that, I don't know. Some applesauce pouches are nice for the trail. All of our bars that we buy at the discount store, these are all coming with us to go into backpacks for the trip as well. And Dave just came in with the big kahuna that we're gonna pack all of the food in. Can I fit in this? So I was gonna pack this, but look how small this is. Look at this thing. Like, oh, it's cold. Oh my gosh, it's cold on my back.
It was in the garage.
Oh, it's so chilly.
And it's snowing outside.
Okay, I mean, I fit. What do you think?
Yeah, it's large.
It's very large. Is Rogue gonna jump in here with me?
She wants to.
Can she make the jump? Come on.
She's a little nervous.
Come on. You wanna come with? Is she trying to get me out? Come on.
Well, she's definitely not trying to get in.
No, she's not. Okay. Okay. I'm getting out. All right. Well, let's
load it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm also gonna bring the carnations, right, for easy breakfast. I thought in the evening, popcorn.
Yep. Do we need that many bags of popcorn?
No, we don't need that many. So one of the dinners, we're gonna do pasta and sauce with like a meat, a sausage?
A sausage.
Something. So I'll go in the freezer tomorrow morning and pull out those. But I just have this box. It's not even expired. Most of the trail lunches are gonna be PB&J with fruit, chips, things like that. So we can just like eat a sandwich, go back out. So I have a whole jar and a whole jar of these. And one night for dinner, we're gonna have taco salad for dinner. Super easy and delicious. So pretzel crisps.
Pretzel crisps.
And then for Rogue, bringing a ton of training treats and stuff like that. These are my favorite, I think. These Pupford freeze-dried treats. I have the rabbit and the salmon and beef liver, and I've had the sweet potato ones also. They're really small and they seem to work really well, so we're gonna stick those in there too. And then of course, gotta have some bully sticks. Something else that I'm gonna be taking with me is my Fuzzy app, just in case. Thanks Fuzzy for sponsoring today's video, and I have got to tell you about it because I just used it super recently and it really came in handy. Fuzzy is a telehealth service for pet parents that provide assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can get personalized pet care from veterinary professionals. So for everyday questions to middle of the night emergencies, let me tell you about the emergency we just had. Rogue was in the front yard. We have daffodils blooming in the front yard. They're covered in snow right now. But did you know that when dogs eat daffodils, it is toxic? I didn't know that either. So when she started throwing up several times after eating like 3 daffodil flowers, I was a little panicked. It was the weekend. We don't have a 24-hour vet that's close at all. So I pulled up my Fuzzy app and I was like, hey, my dog ate some daffodils and now she's vomiting and lethargic and like will just lay there. I was really, really worried. And I wasn't sure if I needed to rush to the 24-hour vet because it's kind of a distance, or if I didn't need to. I was a little unsure. So I was able to do the chat with them and they were so helpful. They checked with a vet. They monitored the whole situation. They gave me some good advice, because if you just go to Google, that will scare you to death and not give you actual professional advice like this did. In my chat with Fuzzy, they just had me monitor her overnight and make sure she was okay in the morning. And by morning, she was totally fine, back to her normal self, no ill effects whatsoever. So it eased my stress because I was pretty worried and helped me know what to do. So if you are interested in something like this right now, Fuzzy is offering you guys a 7-day free trial. All you have to do is go to yourfuzzy.com/FFM. It'll be the first link down in the doobly-doo for you. That is a free 7-day trial and access to exclusive member discounts on pet meds, supplements, food, and more at yourfuzzy.com/FFM. They can also recommend the exact right products for your pet, all of which are handpicked by their established team of veterinary professionals and available at discounts to Fuzzy members. Again, yourfuzzy.com/FFM for your free trial of Fuzzy with access to 24/7 personalized pet care and vet recommended products. That offer will be down below for you, and let's get back to packing for this trip. Okay, come on. Are you coming to get a haircut? Okay, Rogue's been dropped off, so we're here at the grocery store to pick up the last few things that we need for the trips. I'm 100% out of bread for sandwiches, and those are basically gonna be our lunches for the whole weekend. And then when you're riding outside like that for hours and hours and sweating, salt is also the key. It's like calories and salt. So Dave asked for some potato chips, which is something I never ever buy, so I thought I'd grab some chips. So we're gonna go inside, grab those few things, and load them up in the coolers, and we'll be about ready to put them in the car. This is the best bread. So I think we'll just get 3 loaves of this one because it is that delicious. Maybe 4. This bread is so good. If you ever get a chance to try it, 100% recommend. 1 loaf per day, that's good. I did want to pick up some bagels for one of the breakfasts, maybe one or 2 packages of bagels, not that much. And I don't have time to go to my bread outlet this week. It's actually a little bit of a drive for me. These Fran's bagels are $2.50. The Thomas bagels are $2.50. Okay, blueberry is a winner. Blueberry's so good. And a cinnamon raisin. I love that one. Okay, I think I might get this box of donuts for breakfast tomorrow before we hit the car and leave. It's $5 off, so it'll be $5 for this. A special fun kick off the weekend trip. Man, I never buy donuts, so they'll be excited about that. Okay, little grocery haul, and then we will load it into the big cooler. You know, as I'm looking at this, it feels like a lot of food. But there's a few pieces to that. Number 1, it is for 6 people. For 4 days. And number 2, not only is it for 6 people for 4 days, it's a very, very active vacation. So people are gonna be more hungry than they would be on a normal basis because you're burning a ton of calories. I'll tell you how much all this costs in a second. So I did get some bananas and I got 10 apples. Now 10 apples, I also had some leftovers that we're bringing. Now 10 apples is not even enough for 2 days of apples per person. So I figure with the bananas and the apples, this might be 2 days worth of fruit. These 10 apples cost $11. What the crap? I know grocery prices are going up and I try to do my best to keep the cost low and things like that, but when all I did was buy 10 apples, I don't know, it's a little like, do we stop eating apples? I don't know the answers. So these are gonna go in. You guys saw in the store, I got the 4 loaves of the bread. These will be gone by the end of the weekend. Put those kind of on top so they don't get all smushy. And they were having a sale on chips. So it was like you buy 3 bags and it was $1.77 or something like that. So I have a dill pickle, a Cheeto puff, a Cheeto crunchy, hickory barbecue and a barbecue. I don't know the difference between those. And a chili cheese Frito. All the Itos. This is 7 ounces and this is like 9 ounces. So you know the chips only come up to here in this bag. Why is it so big? I don't know. I am gonna have a cold cooler, some deli meat. I already have cheese that we'll bring. I got a package of string cheese and then cream cheese for the bagels. And one of the reasons I like to buy a lot of the food and take it with me before we go is when you go to a super touristy place like Moab, you know, they only have like one grocery store and they get wiped out really heavily on weekends and holidays and things like that. And sometimes it's nice to bring your own stuff so you don't wipe out their grocery store. Obviously, I might buy a few things there, but the majority of it I'm gonna try and bring myself. Oh, I forgot to mention these. Fruit snacks for the biking.
They're good.
They're good.
Easy.
Easy, they pack easy, nice little bolt of sugar, it's perfect.
Throw them in your pocket.
Yep.
Pop them when you need them.
Oh, these two. This is for breakfast tomorrow. I said Moab is a fairly touristy place.
All right, well, Moab is touristy for off-road anything, right? So if you're a big 4x4 rock crawler, razor side-by-side kind of person, there's hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails.
Yeah, a lot.
If you're a mountain biker, hundreds of miles of trails.
Yes.
If you love national parks and hiking,
it's one of the base camps for arches and canyonlands.
yeah. I will say all the YouTube mountain bikers I follow in the last week have all posted videos about Moab. Like this is Moab mountain bike season right now.
Right now, yeah, because it's not super hot yet.
Not super hot.
We've only been once, and it was last summer. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And we did basically all the things you just said. We did rock crawling, mountain biking, we did the national parks, we did hiking, we did whitewater rafting.
I forgot about that.
Well, it wasn't really white water.
There is a lot of rafting on the Colorado River. The Colorado River flows right through.
Yeah. I'm just so tired of this freaking snow and wet and wind and cold.
We barely scratched the surface last time. Like there's, not to mention rock climbing. Like there's tons of rock climbing. We haven't even gotten to do that.
We never even did that. We were there for a whole week. What the heck happened?
Well, we did some early hikes that we needed to like recover from. There was really hot, so when we did
yes, that's what it was. It was like 95 every day, and you can't be out mountain biking with no cover when it's 95.
Well, when you do, like then it takes you hours to recover, maybe a day.
So hopefully, well, it's supposed to be 77 every day, sunny, and the weather is supposed to be perfect, so we can like actually bike and hike all day instead of just early morning or evening.
Yeah.
This time, so it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
I think what I'm looking forward to this time is we just kind of take our time on some of the trails. Like when we get to a section that's maybe a little bit more challenging, we do a session and we just try to figure out how to climb that, and then we go back to the car and eat. You know, like we're not trying to just ride trails. We're just trying to ride in general.
Yeah, it's not about packing in the miles.
Yeah.
It's about, let's just enjoy being outside with each other and then eating.
Heck yeah.
And then after that, we'll just go get something to eat.
Yeah, it's just about the adventure.
And then after that, we could eat something. Okay, that little grocery haul that I showed you a second ago was $85. $85. So that's kind of ruining my don't go shopping in April thing.
That would be the equivalent to us eating out at McDonald's once.
Essentially, yeah. Okay, I feel better about that. That is acceptable to me now. Vacation on a budget, that's what it is. Did you hear how much the apples were?
No.
I bought 10 apples. It was $11. I know.
$1 an apple?
More than $1 an apple.
Yeah, those can't waste.
No, those will not be wasted. Listen, no waste.
You will eat that to the core.
You will eat the core. I just got the text message. Rogue is all done with her haircut, so we're gonna go pick her up and then run over to my mom's. And I think we're gonna see if she has a different travel kennel that we can use. And the scariest part of the entire thing is that Dave is coming.
Why is that scary?
Just kidding, that's not the scary part. It's that my son has his learner's permit and he's gonna drive us there. That's the scary part. I don't even wanna get into what happened at the roundabout last week. I can't talk about it. Okay, I've got my suitcase. This is gonna be my mountain biking and hiking bag. I have running shoes, I have trail shoes, I have mountain biking shoes, hiking clothes, swimsuit. I think we've got it all. computer, toiletries coming together here. I think we are about ready to pack it all up and head to Moab, and we'll see you there. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Hey Dave, thanks for working on my bike.
Welcome.
You want to go on an adventure? Rogue, you want to go on an adventure? Yeah! Are you ready? Do you think she's just living her best life out here?
I really think she is.
Yeah, I really think she is too. It's the perfect trail dog. That's why we got her. What is she doing? Eating flowers?
You know, eating something.
What are you doing? Yep, nice. Woo! Nice, Ryan.
Oh, there it is. She conquered it.
You see this van with a custom roof rack and a Velociraptor in the back. These are my people. And this Jeep just came in. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Oh my gosh, this is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. And here comes a travel van. And Rogue is just watching all the people and all the cars go by, getting desensitized to noises and people and bikes and all kinds of stuff. It's really good.
You okay? She says she's fine. So, and how many spots do you have grease and how many spots do you have blood?
I have blood in at least 3. I have grease in 1, 2,